Juan in Sunnyside, Washington. This is ChristianEyewear.com, where believing is seeing. I am See More Better, but call me Mo. Mo Better, because I'm going to have you seeing Mo Better, looking Mo Better, and show everyone else how I bring God's love and feeling back to glasses. When I cut your non-prescription Zeiss Photofusion extra gray lenses with the 30% Johnny Depp blue tint for the Versace. This is model number 4385, color GB1 in the 56 eye size. GB1 is the classic shiny and black. Shiny black and gold, I should say. Of course, you got all the junk mail that comes with it. Well, this is actually the real junk mail. But this is your international warranty with your registration and your Italian leather hard shell Versace case, the star of the show, the main attraction that I'll get to, and of course your Versace cleaning cloth. But it does come with a little plastic sleeve on the left temple to protect the temples from rubbing together during shipping. I'm going to put that on there when I ship to you. And of course the Versace is made in Italy, and this is model number 4385, color GB1, which is the classic shiny black and gold in the 56 eye size. Now this comes in a tortoise, it comes in a sweet white color as well. But it has the Medusa with the gold ring around it on both sides. And nobody does black and gold like Versace. Well, I've got a black and gold frame, but I'm not Giovanni Versace, not yet. Christian Eyewear is growing my own brand of eyewear that you can get black with gold crosses, but I'll talk more about that later. Let me go ahead and pop out the original demo lenses that came with the frame that you will be receiving. Put your frame into the tracing element of my blocker. First, I need to assign a barcode number to this frame. You are Secret Agent 2995. Put this on the card. Scan this number into the database so that years from now, should you ever need new lenses, if you want to change the color, or if you ever need prescription lenses, I can mail them right to your home and you'll see how to put them in. I'm going to hit the start button. Little stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at ChristianEyewear.com, where again, believing is seeing, your home to free prescription lenses, where everyone loves a bargain and no one is disappointed with quality. You buy any frame that I offer, and you will get one free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses, or in Juan's case, non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase. Now, you'll get the full reimbursement from your health savings account. I do not accept any vision insurance plan, so I'm considered out of network. But if you submit the itemized receipt that I can provide to you upon request, you will get your out-of-network reimbursement mailed to your home in the form of a check, I believe is how it works. So, let me take your right lens out of the pocket, although even though this was marked R for right, it almost does not even matter because these are non-prescription. But again, I'm going to place the lens into the platform. Well, let's just make sure these are non-prescription. Let's go ahead and go through the routine. Yep, 0. Okay. So, this is a block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting, so I need 2 double-sided adhesive stickers, of which I've got them here. The black side is the sticky side. And I'm going to stick that one onto the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. That silver button on the back is a magnet. It's going to do its job twice. The first time it's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the arm. We'll move on to the next screen. Now, if these were prescription, I'd enter the pupillary distance and the optical center height. I just want to make sure the lens is centered perfectly. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the left lens. Pull it out of the packet. Let's go ahead and be professional. No power. Okay. If the prescription were wrong, if it actually had a prescription, that thereby meaning it's wrong, I would stop right now, but there is no power, so I can continue. I haven't had any power since I got married. Come on, all you married guys will laugh at that joke. All right, so we're going to get everything lined up perfectly. Hit that button. The arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. Now, the nice thing about Zeiss, they document everything. These are Carl Zeiss lenses, single vision. This is the right lens with, oops, ignore that one. That's it. That means no power, 0. Carl Zeiss single vision, the left lens, 0 power. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. Oh, it's a bad joke, but you'll be telling it tomorrow. So, this is the tracer, this is the blocker, this is the edger. This is what's going to do all the work while I run my mouth. That's fair. It's going to cut the shape of the lens down from this size to this size. And the wheel that's going to do it is this diamond crusted wheel on the left. That's going to grind away your lens material. This wheel in the center is going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. Now, this is the oldest trick in the book. Some of the nicest glasses out there are sunglasses. They're just too nice to wear as sunglasses all the time. So Juan wants to rock these with what I call a 30% Johnny Depp blue tint. When you look him up, you always see him wearing a blue tint in his glasses. That's going to look hot. Now indoors, you're going to have a 30% blue tint. As you will see later on in the video, once the Photofusion Extra Active Gray kicks in, you're not going to see that blue anymore, and the gray is going to overpower that in turn. Actually, what I used to call a Manhattan gray, it has a little bit of a blue to it, or was it a Manhattan blue that had a little bit of a gray? I can't remember. I just remember I called it Manhattan something. So, let's wake the computer up. This is job ID number 2995, 2995. Or as I like to say, installment 2,995 of my 330 million volume series of making a pair of glasses for everyone in America. So we're going to move on to, let's see, I did wake up. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic or Trivex, I would select that material, but we're going to stay with polycarbonate. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens, but I am going to place one on the rear concave surface of the lens. I'm going to place the magnet. Now it's going to do a job a second time. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, just because I don't know this machine well enough to call it chuck. I'm going to hit the green start button. The door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. And you can see as this go around tracing the shape of the right lens. And then the old Jewish carpenter saying, measure twice, cut once, and love thy neighbor as thyself. It's measuring the thickness of the lens at every point to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you will have none, since these are non-prescription lenses in this frame. And the nice thing about a thick temple, it blocks almost all of that side view. So even if you did have a very strong prescription, you wouldn't see that. Now, the light you see flickering in the background is water. That's there to catch the optical sawdust. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lens while they are cutting. Unlike plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex, they cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto the lens for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now, water will spray onto these lenses, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away the optical debris that you see beginning to form. Now, as I mentioned, your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact ballistics-grade lens material, the same lens material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel and from flying debris. It offers, well, we know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin. They're in Sunnyside, Washington. This is permanent and never needs to be reapplied, unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that have to be reapplied every couple hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun. They're in Sunnyside. What a great, how can you ever be in a bad mood in Sunnyside, Washington? That just sounds like a nice town. But you have sunglass level protection even in a clear lens. You have the Photofusion Extra Gray, which also by nature has 50 to 70% blue light protection built into the lens. You have the 30% blue tint on the front and back surface of the lens. And they also put a premium scratch coating on all the lenses. All the lenses you get from me have a premium scratch coating without asking for it, without paying for it. Now in just a moment, water will begin spraying. Look at that, cue the water. Just to wash away any optical debris, and then out of the foreground, a lever will come out, or is it a lever? Something's going to come out, and at the end of that something is going to have a small spinning disc that is essentially a fine grit sandpaper that's going to grind away any rough edges left over on the back surface of the lens. So in just a moment, I'll open this door with my mind. Dry everything off. We will see if the lens fits in first time around. Run my thumbnail around to make sure all the optical sawdust is off. I'm going to tuck the lens in at the outside corner here. So Juan, years from now, should you ever need new lenses, well, I'll show you how to pop them out, but to put them in, you have the side you're working on closest to me or to you. Tuck it in at the outside corners first. Using your thumbs, press down at the nose. It snaps right in. Now to take them out, you can either push down at the nose, or some people like to pull up on the top of the frame while pushing downward with your thumbs, and out it comes. And again, to put them in, have the temples pointing downward. Tuck the lens in at the outside corner. Push down at the nose. It snaps right in. If you ever want to put the non-prescription sunglass lenses in there, that's how you would do it. We're going to flip that over to L, place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, or today I'm calling it the Juan. Hit the green start button, the door closes. I hate tacos, said no one ever. I know it's a bad joke, but I thought it was funny first time I saw it on a t-shirt. So it's going around tracing the shape of the left lens. And then again, measuring the thickness at every point to know where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness, of which I promised you would have none, and you do. Because these are non-prescription lenses. These are also the thinner, lighter weight, unbreakable polycarbonate lenses. And due to the thickness of this frame, even if you did have a strong prescription, that would block the side view of it. So I'm going to take the block off, dry everything off, add that to my sticker collection. Treat these like these were prescription. Come back down here, read the power. If somehow magically prescription got put in there while it was there, we have zero, no power whatsoever. Your prescription is plano. What we in the optical business mean no prescription, which people in Texas call a city. But now this frame, the Versace 4385, comes in one size, the 56. You can get it in a really cool looking white frame. This black, there's a tortoise. They sell for $300 complete. Of course, you're going to get one free pair of clear single vision prescription or non-prescription fashion lenses with the frame. The Photofusion Extra Gray adds $129. The 30% blue tint, almost like the blue on there, adds $20 for a total of $449 tax-free. Now, the reason why I point out tax-free in every video is that a lot of people on the internet are having to charge tax. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device. And so there is no tax collected on medical devices, and that's how I'm able to remain tax-free. Now, you can also buy lenses only for this frame. If they were prescription, they would be roughly $49. Non-prescription lenses for this frame are $24.99. Or is it $25? I can't remember. I changed things around on this website. There's no more 99 cents. Everything is rounded up or rounded down. So it's either 24 or 25. No more $24.99 due to the nationwide coin shortage. Because my website takes coins. Make sure you put your computers, your quarters, into your phone or your laptop when ordering glasses from me. So water is running, so it tells me it's in the last 20 seconds. The running water also reminds me I need to take a bath. Oh, I know what I want to do while this is just finishing. Okay, I tried to make it back in time. It's just finishing. The door's about to open. I wanted to show you my black and gold frames from Christian Eyewear. Versace's nice, but I'm getting there. I'm working my way up. I'm going to have a frame like this next year with a blinged out cross with jewels. The black frame may even have red jewels on the side within the form of a cross. This is model number John 316. which of course the Bible passage is, for so God loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. Color black with gold crosses. You can also get it black with silver crosses. Also comes in a dogwood with gold or silver, or for something different, the majestic purple with gold or silver. These are my collections, designed by me in the USA. I woke up one day after doing and realized I'm just a cover band. I'm putting lenses in other people's songs, and I wanted to write my own songs. I'm coming up with my own brand. Nothing against all the Ralph Lauren, BMW, Ray-Ban, Oakley, Cazal, more Ray-Bans, Versace, but I just wanted to do my own thing. I'll never be Ray-Ban, I'll never be Oakley, I'll never be Giovanni Versace, but I can be me, and I do me really well. So I'm going to make sure all the sawdust is off the edge of the lens, tuck it in at the outside corner, push down at the nose, it snaps right in. Go ahead and take this block off, add to my sticker collection, dry that lens off there. Come down here, make sure there's no prescription, and there's none, still on 0. Now, Juan, I send out a selfie request in every package. I would love to have 2, one with you indoors with these almost clear except for that blue tint that you see in there. But one outside when you can see them activated where they turn a dark gray. But I also send out cleaning instructions not only for your frame and lenses, but for the premium microfiber cloth that I provide, your Versace cloth, your Zeiss cleaning cloth, and how to care for your case, Versace case, so it too will last you for years. Now I field test every cleaning cloth, so when you get this in the mail and you see the wrinkle in there, you know it works. So the other thing I want to do is get your frame in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the counter and press down. There is no wobble. Now when I say wobble, well, 80% of people have one ear that's higher than the other. So when you get these in the mail, if these are, and of course free shipping anywhere in the US, but when you get these in the mail, if these are too loose or too tight or high on one side, just stop by any optical shop and just tell them that. 99% of all optical shops do free adjustments if you ask them. But I'm going to get these in standard alignment, also meaning 1, 2, and the bottom of the frame being 3. Press down, there is no wobble. Now when I say wobble, I'm part of that 80% myself. So when I push down on the counter, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. For those of you keeping score at home, I'm wearing the Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, and the black and silver. Now this one too comes in black and gold, and also comes with a polarized magnetic clip-on that I don't have right in front of me, but I won't stop the video. If you go to the website christianeyewear.com, you can click on Philippians 4:13. You will see all the colors. Or if you go to my YouTube channel and type in Philippians 4:13, you will see more videos of me making these. I'll be doing another one tomorrow for Jeff in Titusville, Florida. He'll be getting one in the tortoise with gold. But let me flip this over, press down, make sure there is no wobble, close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, that neither temple is askew. Now this is what your lenses look like clear. I'm going to go ahead and expose them to a very strong burst of ultraviolet light. Now as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for all photochromic transition lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute 15 to return back to this state. Now the only time, and everyone pay attention now, they'll get dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will make work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, having said that, these Photofusion Extra Gray will get 30 to 50% dark behind a windshield. Now, if you have a convertible or motorcycle, they will darken. Now, they're also temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 degrees and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I just want to remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nothing works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. Now, look at that. Look at that dark, extra dark gray. You almost have to hold them up to the light to see a hint of blue. That's that Manhattan gray with that hint of blue to it. And of course, as I keep talking, these are going to lighten up. But as I was saying, they'll get darker when it's 85 and below. But having said that, again, these extra active gray are designed for extra active people who spend extra amounts of time, who just want them extra dark when you do go outside. You don't have to live in an extremely hot environment, although it's smart to get the extra active gray if you do live in a very hot climate. But if you're light sensitive and you just want something really dark, the extra gray is the way to go. Now, this is the portion of every video that I like to remind everyone that Jesus gives you unconditional love. Me, however, I'm just trying to get a like. If you've liked what you've seen in this video, do just like that. Like this video by giving it the thumbs up symbol below me. Subscribe to my channel. If you're watching this on Christian Eyewear, just click the icon in the bottom right hand corner. If you're watching Free Prescription Lenses, click the red subscribe button. On both channels, you can click the bell icon so you will get notified of future frame and lens combinations as they become available. If you have any questions, you can contact me through on the Contact Us page of ChristianEyewear.com, or if you just like to type, my email is info@ChristianEyewear.com. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram as Christian Space Eyewear, on Twitter as Christian Eyewear. You can also leave a question or comment in the comment section below. But Juan in Sunnyside, Washington, I'd like to thank you for the purchase of the Versace 4385 color GB1, which is the classic shiny black and gold, with your non-prescription Zeiss Photofusion extra gray lenses with the 30% Johnny Depp blue tint. And now hopefully everyone else has gotten a chance to see how I bring God's loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.